hello. How are you? I hope you are doing really fine today. Well, people, we are here today in another video, and as always, I want to talk about the things that happened in my life recently. Probably the most fun thing that I have to tell you is about the thing that happened the last week. I went to I don't know how to pronounce that in English, bingo. And I don't know if in USA or I don't know UK, if you guys play bingo there. I don't know. I think it's like a kind of universal game, right? I don't know. If you don't know what bingo is, like it's a game where you can win money, okay? But like someone have a machine that machine takes out a ball with a number, and all the people have a cardboard with numbers, with some numbers, and then the person with the machine like takes a ball with a number and says number 15, and if you have 15 you have to cross the number 15, and then it's like in the cardboard you have 3 lanes of numbers. If you complete 1 lane you have to scream linear lane, and then you won a little bit of money. And if you complete the whole cardboard, the 3 lanes, you have to scream bingo. And yeah, I don't know, I think probably all of you know what bingo is, but just in case. And we went to a town to play bingo because they are doing like a bingo. And after the bingo they were playing music. So we went there, obviously we were drunk, most of us. And after the bingo, we were dancing there. And we were in, I don't know how to say that, I need that fucking translator. Recently I feel that I need the translation, the translator a lot. And I hate that. I'm losing my English. No, Spanish square. No, it's square. Town square is a square. Plaza is a square. Okay. Well, we were in a square, and the square is surrounded by buildings. And in one point, I don't remember who, but someone pointed me to one of the buildings, to one of the balconies, and showed me that there was some people in that balcony, and they were with their phones, with the light of the phones, and they were doing like, hey, you know, like when you are in a concert and you are like moving, you know, the lights of your phone, like in the old times when people didn't have like smartphones, they use a lighter. Well, they weren't doing that, okay, and because I was drunk I decided to follow them, and I turned on the light of my phone, and I was doing that. I was in the square and they were in the balcony, and I started doing that with my phone, moving my phone with the light on, and they saw me, and I danced. No, I danced. No, dance. How is dance in the past? And I danced with them like for a 30 minutes, something like that. But I was not only doing that with my hand, I was like jumping, spinning around, doing squats, because I was following like I was doing the same that people was doing. If they were moving the phone like this, I was moving the phone like this. And also in some points they were following me, because I started doing like hearts, and they were doing the same. I don't know, we were like communicating in some way with the lights. And I was like exhausted, but I don't know how, but I still have energy, because I swear I was not, I was jumping, I was like dancing like crazy there. And in some points that people make me like some, I think in English is gestures, like some signals with hands, like come here, like come close, because I was not close to the balcony. So I ran and I get close to the balcony, and then when I was like really close, they scream at me and say, we are going to go down, to get down, you know. And I say, okay, so I wait for them. And after some minutes, 3 persons appeared. 3 person appeared. And they say, wow, dude, you are incredible. I don't know how do you have that much energy. You are amazing, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it was good. It was 2 women and 1 man. But in the balcony there were more people. And they were, wow, you are amazing, blah, blah, blah. And then one of the women suddenly, she says, hey, your face sounds familiar. And then I look at her and I say, yes, me too. I mean, you sound familiar to me too. And then she says, I am from blah blah blah, the name of my town. And then, oh, that's my town. And then she said, well, I work in a pharmacy. And then I say, the pharmacy next to the market. And then she said, yes. I go there when I need to buy something in the pharmacy. I go there because it's close to my house. So one of the girls of the balcony was someone who works in that pharmacy. I don't know, because we were in another town. We were not here in my town. So no, it was cool. It was cool to find somewhere I know. Well, I only know her because I saw her there, but I never talked to her. But I don't know, was cool. And I don't know, it's because I'm someone who always had problems socializing and creating like relationships with people that begin able to communicate in some way and dance and have fun with some strangers in a random square in another town. I don't know, I found that quite amazing. I don't know how to express that in English, but I found, I was really happy to live that experience. I know, was cool. And after that I saw them a couple of times more dancing there in the square. When I went to my home, I said goodbye to them. Yeah, it was cool. Tomorrow I'm going again there, but not for the bingo. It's because they are doing like a town festival. it's called la empalmada. I don't know who translate empalmada. It's hard to explain for me, but like we're going to be there until 6 a.m. dancing and dancing 6 a.m. Well, it's not the first time, so and I hope I can find that people there again. What else? Oh, I'm thinking of leaving or stopping going to therapy for some time, for a while, because I'm not happy with my therapist. Like she a lot of times she cancelled. It's cancelled, right? Yeah, cancelled my sessions. Oh, like, oh, something happened, can we do the session another day, or blah, or I don't know. I supposed to have a session with her. I think it was 29th of July, and I didn't have that session with her yet because in that day she had problems with her webcam and with her phone, so we can do the session that day. So we decided to do the session the 8th of August. But when I was waiting to do the session with her that day, she worried me like, oh, sorry, forgive me, blah blah, something happened, we have to leave the session for another day, blah blah blah. And well, we are on 16th of August and I still don't have the next session. Like, I don't know the day of the next session. And like I said, it's not the first time that she do something like that. And also, I'm trying to talk in Spanish. Like in my head, I'm talking in Spanish, and I translate the things in Spanish, and it doesn't make sense in English. That I need to go back to Australia. I really need to go back. I miss a lot Melbourne recently, a lot. Like I just don't like the way she do therapy. She does therapy. It's I started going with her like in October, November of last year, and I don't feel any progression. And also, like, I feel that she always do the same questions. Like always I ask. Oh no, I always I tell her something that happened or blah blah. She asks me, and how do you feel about that? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have a problem identifying how I feel. It's something that I have to work on. But like, she always asks me that, and my answer is always, I don't know. Or maybe I can say something like, it makes me feel sad, and then she asks me something like, but that sadness, where it came from? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, if you see that my answer is always I don't know, why you keep asking? Like, maybe we have to try to work in that through another way, and stop asking how do you feel, because you're not going to find an answer in asking how I feel. Like, you have to try to help me to find a way to know or understand how I feel. Like, just asking, it's not going to work. I don't know. That question, it always makes me feel I forgot how to say that in English, but nervous, you know. I don't like it. I don't like the question. It made me feel nervous and angry, and yeah. And I know it, how to say me crispa los nervios, but I forgot what to say in English. Well, okay, whatever. I think you can understand what I wanted to say, right? Yeah. And when I want to have the next session with her, that it's 100% sure because I paid for that session. But after that, I don't know. I hate rejecting people and telling people that I don't want to do things. I don't know how to explain that. So I don't know if I'm going to be brave enough to say, hey, I don't want to do therapy with you anymore. I know that sounds stupid, like keep going to therapy with her when I don't want to do therapy with her. But it's hard, really hard to me to say, hey, I don't want to do therapy with you. I don't know. Well, maybe I can try. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please press the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.